The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes. Watch out for that reach of 206 centimeters. He's also 191 centimeters tall and weighed in at 103. He will face Joe Louis. He's 6 foot. Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due. Criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one. It's the Brown Bomber Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Eastern Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That counter shot lands. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. He parries away the left uppercut. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you whenever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
And this is with that jab. A perfect counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a wise move there to clinch.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Talk about Holmes in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
perfect counter shot. When you're fighting a counter-puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Those counter-punches have to hurt. What a right hand. That jab doesn't find a home. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist. Missing with the hook. Oh, and now they're just rubbing. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance without...
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Oh my goodness, so that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Missing with the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. How about that time counter shot? You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body.
And a good decision here to clinch.
You've got to save that in the back because if you're ever hitting her, a clinch will save your life. You're going to hold on, clear your head, step off again.
Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
Sometimes you've got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
That jab won't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect punch. Good right hand. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because
It may not be pretty, but sometimes clinching is effective.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even-steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn. They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And once again, he gets clinched.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But there's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You can see he does not like being grabbed onto.
You cannot do it too often because the referee...
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I guess showboating is part of their plan. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab misses. Johnny, I thought they were supposed to hit each other, not hold each other.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. That jab misses.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Why does he continue to hold? The referee can take a point here.
Sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
Throws the jab, but does not score. And he scores with the counter. So once again, they'll clinch, and one of these fighters has got to take a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just...
And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall.
Smart move there. When you're in trouble, just hold on.
Tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
Two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach that. How many more times is the referee going to let these fighters clinch each other without taking a point? Are we about to see a first-round knockout? And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That's not legal. They exchange punches. Gonna try and relax a little bit now. Will the referee step in? Keeping those gloves up. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
I've got to see that again.
So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get up.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Oh, that punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Back and forth they go.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Punch, counter punch. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on...
And that's the right decision here. That's your move to grab on, but as you know, you can't do it too often.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Stumbling around in potholes. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance.
And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Caught him. Seconds are so precious at this stage of the game.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you're ever hitting her, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. They exchange punches. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, that punch. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.